Hi, my name is Queen Zawaya Accounts, and I am down in Florida helping my husband. So that's why this video is coming from the inside of the car. You may hear a drill going off, but that's okay. I have to speak when things are given to me. Okay, so to get into my video, I want to talk about people and their hang-ups with people who they ask to do work for them. So many times people come to workers and ask for help. They want help with getting a man. They want help with finding a job. They want help with so many different things in so many different areas of their life. When things are going bad, somebody's doing something to me. When this is happening, this is happening. Sometimes the reason why negative things happen to people does not necessarily mean that somebody is putting witchcraft on you. It means that you keep making bad decisions. Then you want to come to spiritual folk and you want them to help you get out of a situation that you yourself created. And it's not fair to us, because if we can't help you get out of a situation that you yourself created, you'll say that we're weak. You'll say that there's people that are more powerful than you, and so forth and so forth. So let me share you this story. There was a lady years ago that I had helped who had got caught up with the law selling drugs or whatever, and she asked me to come to her to do work for her so that she wouldn't go to jail. I did everything. I got the lock. I did everything that I could do to help her out with this case. But then she got introduced to somebody else, and she came back and told me, I met somebody else that's powerful than you. They gave me this, they gave me that, and I'm going to go with them. You don't have no power. Just downplaying me, just putting me down. So I said, okay. I went to where I was doing the work with the lock, and I took the lock, I closed it, and I said, no matter how much this person tried to work this out for you, you're going to jail. And I left the lock closed, and I left it under my pot. Long story short, she spent over $2,000 with this person and still went to jail for 17 months. Then when she got to jail, she started talking about me, saying I practice roots, I put roots on people. And one of my good friends at that time was driving the jail bus or whatever the shit that was, van, and said, do you know so-and-so and so-and-so? And I said, yeah, well, she was talking about you, but I didn't let her know that I was your friend. She was just telling people how you practice roots and you do all this other kind of stuff. Do you do that? I said, no, I don't practice roots. But she went to jail. And I'm not saying that I was better than the other person, but she felt like, since she paid all this money, that she was going to be free. But it would have worked out for her, but I think I kind of got like in my feelings because she was putting me down, and I was doing all that I could to help her, and she still went to jail. And sometimes people think you are miracle workers. Like, if this don't work for them, well, you gave me this, and I'm tired of people beating us out of our money. What people fail to understand is the spirits will do their part. You got to do your part. It's like me saying, oh gosh, I want to win the lottery. I hope I win the lottery one day, but I never go out and buy a lottery ticket. It's people who sit on their ass and say, you gave this to me so that I could get a job. Okay, but you don't go out here and you don't look for a job, so how are you going to get a job? It's just not going to fall in your lap. You have to put in the other percentage of the work. And what the spirits are doing is they're giving you favor by allowing the doors to open up so that these things can happen for you. But the moment it don't happen, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you took my money. I'm so sick of that bullshit. And I refuse sometimes to even work with people, because especially when I'm giving you a reading and you're treating me like I'm your psychiatrist, and you keep fucking coming at me with all of these different issues and all of these different problems that are going on with you, and I'm trying to help you, but you're ignoring the help. When a person ignores the real help and the help comes from inside of that person, then how do they expect for things to work in their life when you're giving all that you can possibly give? So maybe I should start charging $5,000 and $6,000 and $10,000 to help people. But that's not the type of person that I am, because I don't do it for the money, because I don't need your money. If you can't barter with me, if you can't trade with me, then I'm going to charge you. But I charge you the fee that the spirits tell me to charge you. I don't have a set fee, because ain't nothing in this life is free. So people with their hang-ups about comparing other workers, about saying shit don't work for them, what are you doing? Are you just sitting on your ass waiting for shit to fall out the sky? Are you going out here and looking for the jobs? Are you wearing the light colors to your head so that you don't look so dark and gloomy and won't throw people off? Are you following all the instructions that are given you? Are you taking your baths as prescribed instead of waiting? I waited. What are you doing? Because first of all, it's not my job to do everything for you. I'm going to give you some protection to protect things for you. I'm going to tell you baths to take. I'm going to light my candles and do work for you if that's what you want, if that's what you need. But when the moment that the shit don't work, it is not my fault. And it is not other workers' fault that it didn't work out for you. Because there is something internally that's going on with you that you need to fix. And before I take on any work, I always consult my courts and ask them, should I do this? And if I do this, will you help me? And if they say, no, I'm not going to help you, and no, you shouldn't do it, then you need to move on to the next one. Because I'm not going to go against what my spirits are telling me. Because if my spirits say, yes, I will work with you, this is what you need, and they're telling me not no knowledge and not no shit coming from a book, then I know that if I help you, it's going to work. I did some work for a person, told a person the witchcraft was thrown at them, and told them that it was coming from their husband. And they was like, no, we got a good marriage. No. Like my spirits is lying, sending me text messages and stuff. I want this car. I want that car. You said things was going to open up. Can you put in a prayer and ask that I get this car? Honey, that's work. Put up your own prayers. If your credit is fucked up, you're not going to get it. Get your shit straight. Now, you want me to ask that the doors be open and the favor is open up for you? Yeah, I'll do that. But if you got fucked up credit, you don't have no job, how are you going to get out here and get a car unless somebody give it to you? And then, if you don't get what you want, it's still your fault. Well, that's not the one that I wanted. You were supposed to. No, that's extra work. I only agreed to cleanse this person of witchcraft so that their doors can open up, so their life can be a lot easier for them. But then you sending me pictures of Land Rovers and Mercedes and all this shit and telling me put these prayers up so I can get this. No, that's not included in me just trying to help you cleanse that witchcraft off of you. That's something totally different. So then I'm the bad guy. Got it. Even I have to do things to build up my credit, have to do other things to maintain my life. But I'm not saying it's anybody else's fault. But these are the type of hang-ups that people have who come to spiritual workers and they trying to gain material things all the time. And every time you're trying to use the spirits to gain material things, it'll work out and then it'll blow back up in your face. Because what you're failing to do is you're failing to work on yourself. And yes, there are some spirits that will help you gain those material things. But those type of energies that you fuck with will always cause negative things to happen so that you can keep feeding them. Yes. So once you become one within yourself and know yourself inside and out and be accepting of yourself and know what you're capable of, your doors will stay open because everything is done in truth and honesty. So this is what I want to talk to you about. The spirits told me to speak about this. People in your hang-ups, dealing with the spirits. And, we're not miracle workers. Even doctors experiment with shit sometimes just to see how certain things going to go. There's always side effects. Everything we do, there's side effects to it. If you're eating an apple or you eating vitamin C, the side effect of that is that it's going to build up your immune system. If you're eating a lot of junk and you're eating a lot of candy and stuff, the side effects is you're going to put on weight. Everything has a side effect. If I get up in the morning and I don't wash my face and I don't brush my teeth and I go out in the public, I got stinking breath and I got coal in my eyes, my face will get dirty and crusty. Side effects. No matter what we do, there's repercussions to all our actions. So the next time you ask somebody to do some spiritual work, think about whether or not you're the one that created the situation. What can you do to fix the situation? And sometimes you don't need to pay all this money when all you had to do was say no in the first place and not allow anyone to force you to do something that you really didn't want to do. If a man or a woman don't want you, all you got to do is walk away. Then you don't have to waste all of this money paying people to fix some bullshit that you created yourself. My name is Queen Zoya Counts. I want to thank you for listening to my video and watching it based upon people and their hang-ups. And you all have a wonderful